Funky bitch.
Kirk Cousins at quarterback. This ain't nothing about the defense holding Denver, so they could come back. They ain't say nothing about the defense only giving up 3 points in the second half against Brandon Allen. All they talk about is that funky bitch Kirk Cousins.
Funky bitch.
Trying to make him the damn superstar. I was rooting for Denver so bad. Borrego says Lamar is the baby of the NFL. I guess that's one of these moist rappers, the baby. But I couldn't pick him out of the lineup. Borrego said Lamar is the baby of the NFL, fresh and fast, ready before the beat starts, and the other is ready before the snap. RC says, "Sup everybody? What the fuck got into the Atlanta Falcons?" Oh, the Atlanta Falcons, they kept pounding the 49ers, RC. They saw Carolina's motto was keep pounding, so that's what they did. They kept pounding Carolina today. Man, I rooted for the last 8 years, man. I rooted for the Panthers to win every game because they had a black quarterback. Don't y'all know when Cam went down, they turned on Cam so fast. The majority of these NASCAR loving saltines in Charlotte, oh, they were loving Kyle Allen. Oh, he's better than Cam. It's time for Cam to go. We better without him. That's why I'm happy Atlanta came in here and their motto was, let's keep pounding the Panthers all game. I'm liking it. I'm liking the score of Philadelphia. Hold on. According to my screen, they up 10-3 on New England. 6 minutes left in the first half. Arizona up 16-7. San Francisco has the ball. That'd be a good number going into halftime. If they could keep it at 16-7 or 16-10 at least. So everybody give RC the Minnesota man, angry black man has called him the jeweler. Everybody give RC the jeweler a hand. What's going on, RC? Phone number, this is a calling show, everybody. Phone number 704-618-0192. I got a few things on my mind, so if I don't get any calls and I'm not receiving any chat, I want to talk about Myles Garrett and the hypocrisy of his suspension. I also want to talk about Tua and why he was in the game. I also want to talk about how Kaepernick, that was a big sham, and I'm not surprised Stephen A. Smith, Damian Woody, and all those coons came in on Kaepernick, because if you didn't know, last week Stephen A. signed an $8 million guaranteed contract a year. Not $8 million contract. He gets paid $8 million a year. So you know cooning was going to be an all-time high for him to justify that $8 million. One coon already lost his job, Chris Carter. I'll talk about that. So if y'all don't want to call in, y'all don't want to chat, I run my mouth about those. So ABM and that Ninja, if you plan on talking about that tomorrow and you really don't want me to talk about it, call on in and let's talk football. So y'all could be the first one to talk about those subjects if y'all plan on it. If not, I'll talk about it. Borrego said, yes, Ninja, agents are quick. He is not Asian. Kyle Murray is not Asian. Kyler Murray is black, Grego. Don't even try to claim him. Asian don't never move that fast. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a fighter, not a runner. You ain't see nobody. You ain't see nobody running in the old kung fu movies. Well, technically they did run. They did run fast, but uh, I'm not. Let's not. I'm not going to bury a good joke with some facts. Then it says, whoever they are not the bright. They are. Then it says, whoever they are not that bright because this style of play has been around since Randall Cunningham and even as far back as Joe Gilliam. Um, RC says, I missed all the early games. I just caught the tail end of the Vikings Bronco game. Uh, then it says the Cardinals are treating San Francisco like the overrated team they are. Well, Arizona, they held San Francisco to a field goal. So that's a good halftime score. 16-10. I'd be nervous if it was 16-14 at the half. Cincinnati and Oakland, they still tied at 7. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. New England has the ball. 5 minutes left in the second half. I mean, it's 5 minutes left in the first half. Let me see. 1st and 10 on the Philadelphia 21. Hopefully, Philly can hold New England to a field goal. Even though I don't got no dog in this fight, I want to see New England lose. Because if New England lose, New England and Baltimore will have the same record, and so Baltimore have the tiebreaker. Baltimore be the number one seed in the AFC. So everybody, if you a fan of a black quarterback, you're a fan of Lamar Jackson, you should be rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. That ninja says the Cardinals are treating San Francisco like the overrated team they are. Borrego said, "RC, I heard they put all the coaching positions in a mason jar and told everyone to draw. Whatever they picked is whatever they will be responsible for, and it's working." We got Mrs. JT Twice in the building. What's going on, Mrs. JT Twice? Good to see you in my chat room. Borrego says, didn't miss anything, RC, unless your favorite team played. Real football is on now. That nigga LOL, that's funny, Grego. Real team is on. RC, that real team is getting it handed to them right now. Let me refresh my page, see where they at. Score is 10-3. Let's see what they doing on this drive. Yeah, it's still 1st and 10 on Philadelphia 21. I don't know what's going on. RC says, Grego, my favorite team played like a mountain of elephant crap for 2.5 quarters. Grego said, LOL, but did they win, RC? Sports and Hill said Jets versus New England is far from real football. LOL. I think she means the Eagles and the Patriots. RC says yes, Grego. A win is a win. No style points in the NFL. Sports and Hill says Bengals secondary is hot. It's hot garbage. Grego said, what week you watching Sports and Hills because they playing the Eagles. Sports and Hills thought the Eagles the Patriots are playing the Jets. She just found out they're playing the Eagles. Borrego says they currently losing to the Eagles. Tiffany. Sports and Hills and Eagles and Jets the same thing. No, Sports and Hills, they not the same thing. Pool in Portland says, shit, I just had some Jack Daniels. Grego says, I didn't have a problem with Tua playing. It happens every year. They play the game. So come on, Grego. Earlier in the week, Grego, they said Tua wasn't going to play against Mississippi State. Then next thing you know, he's playing in the game. So what happened Tuesday to Friday to make them change their mind, Grego? I mean, Grego, they could have put you at quarterback, and they could have won. They could have beat Mississippi State. All they had to do is run the ball, throw wide receiver screens, and whatnot. So come on, man. Tua ain't had no business playing in that game. Only reason why they played them because they trying to get in the playoffs, and they didn't want to win 27-3 with Matt Jones at quarterback. They wanted to win 68-7. So if you didn't have a problem with Tua playing, Grego, you ain't no real Alabama fan, man. Sports and Hill changed to Avi. I'm trying to see the difference between this one and an old one. Well, her old picture, she was showing more cleavage. Well, she wasn't showing cleavage, but the old Abby, you can see, you know what I'm saying, how blessed she was. We got Deacon Dale in the chat room. Deacon Dale had a great week. His Wolverines got a win, and his Ravens got a win. What's going on, Deacon Dale? Deacon going by Deke $250 bounty on BAB Avius. I don't know what that means. Deacon Dale saying what up, he's driving. The Eagles hold the Patriots to a field goal. So 3 minutes left in the first half. New England is trailing the Philadelphia Eagles 10-6. Arizona is at halftime, and Oakland's up on Cincinnati 14-7. 30 seconds left in the first half. So we won for 3. We're 2 for 3 right now. I think the majority of us want Eagles to win. We want the Bengals to beat the Raiders, and we want Arizona to beat San Francisco. So right now, 2 of those scores looking good. 334 Bama boy. He said C.J. Mosley had the same injury versus LSU in the national championship game in 2011. He intercepted the ball and was tackled behind by Jefferson, which dislocated his hip. I wonder how long he was out, Bama. I believe C.J. Mosley got drafted by the Ravens, I think. Maybe in the 4th or 5th round. Here you go. Sports and Hill said Mosley used to be a Raven. Sports and Hill said Deacon Dale, Raven flock stand up. The Raven flock's looking good right now. If this score in Philadelphia holds off, the Ravens gonna be number one seed in the playoffs as it stands right now. Sports and Hills asks, has anyone seen a Lamar Jackson commercial? That's a great question. Lamar Jackson, numbers, last 2 years in college was better than Baker Mayfield's. He won a Heisman. He won a Heisman his sophomore year.